So you do have to be careful here.
And just to put some context on what I'm saying here is, so while in Tunisia, I was actually stopped in the city of Tunis 3 times.
What's going on, guys? Today I'm here in Tunis. I'm currently in the Belvedere section of Tunis, but I'm going to be showing you guys a different side of Tunisia that I haven't shown you yet. The more modern. I've shown you the Medina, I've shown you the Kasba, I've shown you the beach, Sidi Bou Said. Those are all older, more historical areas, but Tunis does have another side to it, which is this modern side. Right now I'm in this Belvedere area, and to be honest with you, this area looks very much like a European city. It reminds me a lot of France, Rome, but it is a bit disheveled, a bit run down on this side. So I'm hoping once we get closer to the city center, it'll be a little bit more nicer. It's a bit bleak here, but it also just rained, so maybe that's why. Assalamu alaikum. Hello, Kitty. One thing I will say is I'm very impressed with the roads here in the downtown area. They're very wide open, big roads, and well paved. You don't see that in a lot of parts of Africa. So it does have the infrastructure of a modern city. Even though some of the buildings are a bit older and run down, the infrastructure and architecture of the city is actually very updated. Another thing that's very impressive is the train system here in Tunisia. They have a metro, kind of like a above ground metro that runs through the city here, and then they also have like different lines that run throughout the city. So it's quite impressive. For once again, a lot of African countries you won't see this kind of beautiful metro system, and a lot of people use it. It's not always on time, but it's a good way to get around the city. Also the buses. So this huge structure over here, beautiful by the way, it is known as the Tunisian Cultural Center. So over here they have a lot of plays and cultural events and things like that. I'm not sure if we can go inside at the moment because I don't think it's open, but from the outside it's absolutely beautiful. Just to see, I do see people going inside, but I'm not sure if they're gonna let me film in there. One thing here in Tunisia you have to be careful is you cannot just film everywhere. I did get stopped by the police when I was making a video. They asked me for ID. So that was actually the first time that's happened in a long time, since Myanmar, I think. So you do have to be careful here.
And just to put some context on what I'm saying here is, so while in Tunisia, I was actually stopped in the city of Tunis 3 times. One time was because I was actually filming something, and 2 times it was just like random checkpoints throughout the city. And the crazy thing was that these police officers were actually not in uniform. Most of them were like undercover, so they had like normal like plain clothes on, and they just stopped me. And you know, at first I was like, who are you guys? You know, I was so confused, because usually if a policeman stops you in most countries I've visited, they have, you know, police clothing on, but at this time it was just being stopped by plain clothes. And this happened a few times, and this was actually a very isolated experience. I've been to many countries, over 25 countries, and I think I've only experienced this one other time, and that was in either Kenya or Myanmar, so you could say like 2 other times. So yeah, that's why I named the video "Is It a Police State?" because from what it felt like, it kind of had that sentiment, you know, like you have to be very careful around the police, and you know, they stop you randomly and they ask you for your ID, so you have to actually like walk around with your ID, which I didn't know. I eventually learned that. Yeah, so if there's any local Tunisian people watching this video, let me know. Is my sentiment correct? Am I like, you know, am I saying something that's really far-fetched? Or yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Thank you.
So as you walk past the cultural center, you get closer to the Tunis city center, and you can start to see all the big buildings, and you can start to see how the infrastructure in this side of Tunis is a little bit more modern. Once you reach that clock tower, it's known as the Habib Avenue clock tower. Once you reach that, you know you're in Tunis city center, and you'll see this monument with the guy on the horse as well. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but when you get to this part of Tunisia, Tunis, it's the city center, and it's actually very, very modern when you come here. It's very beautiful. The buildings are huge. And yeah, it's actually a very good vibe. You should come check this out. If you're in Tunis, you should come check this out for sure. But I just want to give you guys a little walking tour of this modern side of Tunis. If you're here, honestly, it can feel like any European city. You can feel like you're in Barcelona, in Madrid, in Rome, especially in this downtown area. It's very, very Like, makes me feel like I'm in a European city for sure. You could definitely tell there's some influence here from the Europe, or a lot of influence here from the Europeans. So, but it's a beautiful, you know, downtown area. I'm gonna see if I can find some food. And right here they have a really beautiful Catholic church. One thing I've noticed in Tunisia is there's like a diversity in religion. You'll see a lot of Muslims, of course. It's a dominantly Muslim country, but then you'll see Muslims, you'll see Jewish people, you'll see Christians. And for the most part, I think they're living kind of amongst each other in peace. But, you know, yeah, you see all kinds of religious holy sites. You see mosques, you see churches, you see some synagogues as well along the way. So it's very interesting to always see some religious diversity. This area with this big stone gate that you see, when you enter it, this area is known as Bab al-Bar. It's kind of like another part of the city center. You got a lot of shops, people selling different things here. Almost like a mini souk. There's a lot going on, but it's cool. So now as you enter this area, it almost reminds me of the souks in Morocco. And you have a lot of people selling different kinds of things, textiles, purses, traditional Tunisian clothing, souvenirs, a bunch of things that I don't really need, but it's quite nice to walk through here. You can buy some gold, some silver. I'm not rich enough for that yet, but really cool decorations too. I'm not sure the name of this souk though. We'll find out. We shall find out from somebody. Found out the name of this souk is Jama al Zitouna. So if you want to come to this souk and do some shopping, Assalamu alaikum. If you want to come to this souk and do some shopping, the name is Jama al Zitouna. And there's a mosque here at the end. It's a very famous mosque here in Tunisia. So I'm gonna go try to check that out. Actually, no, for my friend. So guys, I'm here in, what's the name of your shop?
Masoud.
Masoud in, what's the name of this?
This shop here.
Yeah.
Look, this.
Oh, this is the name. Elegance de l'artisanat Tunisia. Sorry, my French is no good. All right, guys. So this guy was nice enough to invite me in, so I'm gonna buy something from this shop. Thank you, Habibi. Thank you. Yes, he's the boss. He's El Jefe.
This.
Assalamu alaikum. كيف حالك؟
Lotfi.
Yeah, Lotfi.
My friend, like this is mafia. Is drug.
Oh, no. That we cut. Okay, so my friend is getting married, and I want to buy him a gift. But something for his house.
Married. They have تمشي عرس معناها.
باش يهدي له حاجه.
Something very typical Tunisia, you know, something only in Tunisia.
Tunisia.
Yeah.
I give you nice model. أنا بسيك حيحة.
Okay, first you show me what this is. Only man though, right?
Yeah.
This for men.
Do you
this
have
Tunisia for marriage? Marriage.
Do you have something for like a house, because they will buy a house?
Tadara.
Yeah. Like a decoration, something like that. Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
For decoration.
Yeah, because they will have a house, you know, after they become married.
Like this.
So
Very nice.
okay.
Berber style. For
This too big. I need something small. My bag.
For men.
My bag is very small, so I need something.
Something like this.
Yes, something like this.
This man.
But
Tunisia.
this is from Tunisia.
Tunisia.
Okay, very nice, beautiful.
Very nice.
And how much is this?
Not
What
expensive.
color? I have like this color. What you want color?
What is the most typical Tunisian? Most typical.
The blue. This blue one.
This is typical.
Sidi Boussaid.
Sidab. Ah,
You know Sidi
I see Sidab. Yeah, it's like white and blue. So guys, these are the traditional colors in Tunisia.
Yeah.
It's like blue and a white. So Habibi, how much for this one?
This normal price is 250.
250.
Yeah, this normal price.
Oh,
But for you, not this price.
what's the price for this?
Small price.
How much?
Only 180.
180. Ah, that's too much.
No, this handmade.
I know, I understand, but 180 is it's a lot. 180 is like $60.
Yeah, $6 is expensive.
It's expensive, bro.
$6 here in Tunisia for coffee.
I know Tunisia is expensive, but can you do?
How many pieces? Only one, two.
I'm only gonna buy one piece.
Only
My
like
bag
this.
is too small, you know, so I'm solo.
Yeah, 2 pieces, not problem. 2 pieces, huh? It's small, huh? Like this.
He's a good salesman. Tunisian people are good sales. No, wallahi, I only need one. But give me a good price, bro.
What? 150. Okay.
No, 100.
50. My
100. I will buy.
Believe me, I what? my price.
Yeah.
For this, my price. Me, I give you price for.
Give me for 100.
Look, my price is 135. My price is 135.
How much you get it for 135?
This my price.
Your price.
15 dinar business. 1.5
I
business.
don't think
Only
so.
like this. Believe me, my friend. This for you is correct.
Can you do 120? For me?
130. Yeah.
120.
You good.
You
business.
good. You good. You good.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
Good.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
Okay, so see, we came. You happy?
Huh?
You happy?
Yeah.
I'm happy. See, we're both happy. That's a good business transaction.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So the good thing about the shops here in the souk is a lot of them accept credit card, so you don't need cash. You can pay with your card. Here in the shop, about to finish my transaction, and this is the jefe, the boss man. What's your name, sir?
Mr. Gemma.
Mr.
Friday.
Gemma. He is Mr. Gemma. He is the
Mr. Friday.
Mr. Mr. Friday. Very
Yeah.
nice. So
Jumu'ah.
so for you every day, Friday.
For me, every day. Friday.
Very
That's
good.
The better. The Friday, the best.
Yes, Friday is the best.
Because I am Muslim.
Yes.
I make prayer.
Prayer. Yeah. In this masjid, you go to this one. Masjid
Big
Zitouna.
Mosque Zitouna.
Okay.
It's
I will go there next, inshallah.
Very nice. very
And
nice.
what can you say is special about Tunis for you? What is special about this place? The people who are watching, they want to come to Tunis. What can you tell them?
All come here and visiting the Medina.
Inshallah. Guys,
Inshallah.
marhaba, marhaba.
Marhaba,
Come to
marhaba.
Habibi, come to Tunisia.
Habibi, come in Tunisia and no forget Mr. Friday.
Don't forget to come to Mr. Friday. Is this your shop? This is you
My-
guys family business?
My big.
Is
my-
this your son?
Yeah.
You,
No.
Papa. Oh.
No, the Baba for the Baba.
Oh, grandfather.
Grandfather.
He
Boy, yeah.
he started this. What
Yeah.
year? What year did he start this?
19.
1900. 900. Wow, long time.
Après, my father.
Your
Ah,
father.
look.
Oh,
This
this
is
is
your
it.
father.
Oh, wow.
That's my father.
That's his father, guys. So this is Mr. Friday's father. You can see he's the guy who actually started this shop, this
That's
business, and that's you.
Yeah.
Oh, mashallah, you look younger now.
This,
No.
look, this.
You're getting younger. He's getting younger, not older.
This, yo.
He looks better now, mashallah.
MashaAllah.
Tunisians have good genes, man. They don't
Yeah.
get old.
And that's for my father.
Yes. Oh, this is from your father.
And I take it now, me.
But you don't need it. You're hung. You're,
No,
you're healthy,
I-
mashallah.
That's, he helped me.
Okay.
He helped me. And I have my son.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Who owe me
You. How old are you? Maybe 25, right?
little more. I have 40 years work here.
Wow.
44
Zero.
0.
In the same
In
shop.
this
Same place.
Same place.
Same
Wow.
place. And this here.
That's
in
crazy.
the case.
La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha
Muhammad
illallah,
Rasul.
Muhammad Rasulullah.
Your English is very good compared to other people that I'm.
No, very good.
It is.
Okay,
Little,
I
little,
know.
little.
I understand. I know.
Yeah.
I ask.
Because you're a
but
good businessman.
better French,
Of course. Because
Italia,
Italian.
Oh,
Prego, prego.
prego. I parla bene Italiano. Parla bene.
You know, one thing that I had trouble in. Who's this? Oh, this is also him. This is Mr. Friday when he used to run the business himself. And this is also him, guys. Look at this. He's been here 40 years, mashallah. Thank you, Mr. Friday. Thank you so much. I really appreciate talking to you. Thank you. So,
I'm
guys,
very happy to know you.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Small time, but big.
I feel it. I feel it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you. So if you keep walking to the end of the Jamal Zaytuna, the Souk, you get to the Masjid Zaytuna, which is a very, very historical mosque here in Tunisia. So I'm currently in the courtyard of Masjid al Zaytun. It's beautiful, and the inside was absolutely magnificent. I actually went inside to make prayer. I couldn't really film, but I made you know, a little clip. But I mean, just a stunning historical mosque. As you can see, it's just mashallah. It's definitely like a time machine walking through this area. As you heard, the guy in the shop, his business has been here since 1900, and I can only imagine how many other businesses have been around much longer than that. And his grandfather's father, like great-grandfather, were in the business. So this place has a lot of history and a lot of beauty to it. So guys, this right here behind me is actually known as the Kasba Square, the Fort Square. It's beautiful here, but unfortunately the rain is not giving up here today, and the clouds are not doing the beauty justice here, but it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, if you look around, there's just so many beautiful buildings that were built, and some of them are really old as well. But unfortunately, the rain is not allowing me to explore as much as I would like, but hopefully it will stop soon. So I think what you're seeing on these streets as you get out of the Souk area is a lot of like a second-hand market. So you see a lot of the locals shopping at second-hand markets. It's pretty interesting, actually. I've never seen that. Not at that scale. I've seen it in Pakistan, like they call it a Landa Bazaar. So it's like donated goods. So the funny thing is, people donate goods back in America and their old clothing, and they think that they're giving it for donation. But a lot of times it ends up in these markets and they end up being sold again. So, but at least you do it with a good intention. But it's funny because you think you're just giving it to someone, but it ends up going to these shops and then they resell them. What's up, brother? How you doing? Assalamu alaikum. Kayf halak? Alhamdulillah.
America.
Yes, America. So guys, as I'm walking, I found this cafe that I actually came to yesterday. It's called Ben's. The guy who's actually hosting me at my Airbnb, this is his cafe. It's here in the Lafayette area, but let's go inside, I'll show you. It's called Ben's, and it's a beautiful cafe, and it's non-smoking, so you don't have to worry, because a lot of cafes in Tunisia are smoking, but this one is a non-smoking. And these are the nice people. Assalamu alaikum. What area is this? Which area of Tunis? Which part? Is it Belvedere?
It's the capital of Tunis, and this is Lafayette.
Lafayette. Okay. So the cafe?
It's near of the capital of Tunisia.
Ben's. Yeah. So guys, if you come to Tunis, the best coffee is in Ben's, and they're very nice. And also, there's no smoking in this cafe. Yeah. So that really is good, because many cafes in Tunisia have smoking. Yeah. Hello.
No smoking.
So can I just have? Do you have a cappuccino or latte?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take one latte, the same like I did yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. What's your name?
Yasin.
Yasin. Yasin is a gentleman, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yasin. So as you can see, it's a very nice cafe. You know me, man. I need my coffee. So guys, here we have the coffee from Ben's Coffee, made by yours truly, Yasin. He did a wonderful job, as you saw. He's a professional and a gentleman. Man, I'll be honest with you. The coffee here is really good. You saw the machine. It's very old, but it makes amazing coffee, man. Sometimes old is gold, but definitely the coffee here at Ben's is amazing. Now I'm just waiting for the food. I haven't tried the food yet, so I'm excited to try it. Oh my god, the food has arrived and it smells so good, so good. The cool thing is, even though you're in a modern cafe in this modern part of the city, you can still get some traditional Tunisian food. This is known as kafta. It's like, in Pakistan we actually have this, it's called kofta. It's kind of the same name. It's like chicken meatballs. I don't know if this is chicken or beef, but it's got some eggs in it, some onions, some potatoes, a little bit of spice, everything nice. Let's try it out. Here it is. Amazing. Wow. That's really good, man. It's got a little bit of spice to it. What's different than here in Tunisia, you definitely taste some spice in the food. I remember in Morocco, the food wasn't spicy at all. But here, definitely they add some chili, some spice to it. So it's really, really nice. But wow, guys. And by the way, this meal and the coffee, it cost me 8 for the meal, 6 for the coffee. So that's 14 divided by 3. It's a little bit more than $4. Almost $5 for all of this. And And the bread is amazing too. I love the bread in Tunisia. It's so fresh. Anyways, I'm gonna enjoy this, guys, but make sure you come stop in here. Oh my God, guys, that was amazing. Amazing. I'm like at a loss for words how good it was. One thing about Tunisia, and I mentioned this I think in previous videos, is that the food here is so fresh. All the ingredients, even the bread, everything is just fresh, organic. It's not like you have to go seek out organic. Everything, you just walk into any place, the food is gonna be organic, and man, this is, you gotta come to Ben's Cafe when you're here. That being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. It's been an awesome time with you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of the kind of modern side of Tunis. And check out my other Tunisia videos as well. Remember, continue to learn, continue to grow. And there is no growth until you leave your comfort zone. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.